Yo, 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 yo. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. And welcome to another scintillating episode of whatever it is that Dr. Supreme Knight is doing. I am your host, Dr. Supreme Knight, and I am glad that you all came to hang out with me for a little bit. What we going to do today? If you've seen the last video, which talked about the state of Supreme Knight promotions, you would have gathered that I am going to do a reveal video of sorts. So I am going to do a reveal video for the roster so far of Heritage Championship Wrestling. What is HCW, or Heritage Championship Wrestling? Glad you asked. We got in a DeLorean of sorts with a 50-foot trailer and went back in time and gathered some of the greatest wrestlers ever produced, ever promoted, ever born. From Abdul the Butcher, the Butch Reed, the Davey Boy Smith and the British Bulldogs, to Jake the Snake Roberts, the Bruiser Brody, all the greats, Will Ospreay, FTR, Midnight Express, just to name a few, and we brought them and put them in HCW. It's going to be like old school meets new school, meets creativity and originality. That's right, this is where you, the viewers, especially if you had 2K26 on your console, and by console I mean new gen, you can jump in using that hashtag HCW26. You can upload a wrestler with the attributes set at 90, which means not max everything out, have everything 10 from the max, go to the max and then go 10 the other direction, and that's on everything except for the 4 submission spots. Those to be set at 45. Need help with that? Let me know. Also, hit me up and I'll be more than happy to help out as much as possible. So, like I said, we are going to do a reveal video of sorts today. We are going to do the roster review of who I have. If you have a favorite wrestler that I can search for in the game and bring in, let me know and I will get him. And let's not waste anybody's time. Let's get to it. Yes, and this is the roster. It's starting, this is in alphabetical order. So we're starting with the Menace from Sudan, Abdullah the Butcher. Then we have the Enforcer, Arn Anderson. B. Brian Blair of the Killer Bees. The Barbarian from the Powers of Pain. Barry Windham of the Four Horsemen. Bobby Eaton of the Midnight Express. Bobby Fulton of the Fantastics. And Brad Armstrong, who would compete in singles action as well as with Tim Horner in the Lightning Express. Bruiser Brody, the one guy I was trying to pattern myself after when I was training in the ring. Buddy Jack Roberts of the Fabulous Freebirds. Bushwhacker Butch and Bushwhacker Luke. The Natural Butch Reed. Davey Boy Smith of the British Bulldogs. David Von Erich, the best Von Erich wrestler. That's my opinion, and it's right. Dax Harwood of FTR. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Dynamite Kid of the British Bulldogs. Gino Hernandez, one of the greatest wrestlers who just didn't fulfill out his potential. Jake the Snake Roberts. Jimmy Garvin. Jumpin' Jim Brunzell, the other half of the Killer Bees. Kerry Von Erich. Kevin Von Erich. The Total Package, Lex Luthor. Luger. I was reading comic books earlier. Sorry about that. Lex Luger. Magnum TA. One of the greatest champions that never got to be world champion because of his accident. Marty Jannetty of the Rockers. Michael P.S. Hayes of the Fabulous Freebirds. Mike Rotunda. The Russian Nightmare, Nikita Koloff. OMG! It's the one-man gang. Pat Tanaka, Paul Diamond, both of Bad Company. Woo! The Nature Boy, Ric Flair of the Horsemen. Ricky Morton of one of the most popular tag teams of all time, the Rock and Roll Express. Road Warrior Animal, Road Warrior Hulk, both forming the Road Warriors. Here we got Ricky Morton's tag partner, Robert Gibson. Then we got Hands of Stone, Ronnie Garvin. Rowdy Roddy Piper, Sabu. There's one of the new people I was talking about from all times, Samoa Joe. You see how young he looked? A young Shawn Michaels when he was teaming with Marty Jannetty. Standalaria Hansen. Sweet Stan Lane, the other half of the Midnight Express. Dr. Death Steve Williams. This is Sting. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Terry Bam Bam Gordy. Tim Horner, the other half of the Lightning Express. Tommy Rogers, the other half of the Fantastics. Tully Blanchard of the Four Horsemen. So this iteration of the Four Horsemen will be Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, Barry Windham, and Ric Flair. In my opinion, the greatest version of the Four Horsemen. The Warlord, the other half of the Powers of Fame. And rounding everything off right now, Will Ospreay. That's the roster for right now. And I'd say, more will be in. Like custom, original wrestlers. I for sure know that Supreme Knight and the Deacon will be in HCW. Now I have a few other guys that came over that part of TCW, but TCW may not be run on 2K26 this year because not a lot of people are getting it for whatever reason it may be. But so I am waiting to hear back if they would like to be a part of HCW. wrestlers and favorites we love to watch, such as Joker, um, King Hipster, Daniel Cunningham, and a few others, a lot of others. Korean Mercenary. You look and see a radical about to come in and join, and anything can happen. As much as our creativity and our minds go, this is how it is. Well, since we are doing reveals, let's do another type of reveal. Let's look at some championship belts. This is the Hcw World Heavyweight Championship. Here we have the Hcw World Television Championship. Here we have the Hcw World Tag Team Championship. Round separates. Black backing. Here we have the Western States Heritage Championship. If you're a fan of the old UWF, you know that title was created. Many of us fans said that belt was created to give Barry Windham a championship at that time. And it served as the #1 contendership belt, the title, to the UWF championship for Jim Crockett, merged everything into his promotion. Red backing. Here we have the HCW United States Tag Team Championship. Here we have HCW United States Championship. We may get more championships in, you never know. Never say never. So that's it for right now. What do you guys think? Drop a like, comment, subscribe to Supreme Now Promotions, the YouTube channel, as all our matches will be recorded and put on YouTube. And the reason I'm doing that is because at the time that I usually will be doing the matches, a lot of you are at work. or at school. And summer coming up, a lot of things happen. People's plans change and whatnot. Like I stated before, my wife and I, or the family, we're gonna be moving out of this house in the next couple of months. So there's gonna be a lot of lot of chaos going on. But let's neither here nor there. We are going to be starting up within the next couple of weeks. In the next week or so, we will be starting up our shows for HCW, and I'm excited for it. We got the arenas ready. We got, as you just saw, championships are ready. Our roster's near complete, as I believe that's going to be a rotating roster, and I'm excited. I hope you all come and join, and I hope you like what you saw. Again, like, thumbs up, comment, subscribe to this channel. Also subscribe to me on Twitch, Dr. Supreme Knight, because our PLEs will be live on Twitch, and you'll be seeing me do a few other things on Twitch as well. I'll be playing some other games. We're working on doing some reaction videos to wrestling events, probably some other sports as well. So come through, hang out with me, and let's have a great time. I know I am. I mean, you don't have to have a great time. I know I am going to have a great time. So, with that being said, again, I thank you all for coming for a few minutes, checking this video out. Let your friends know what's going on. HCW is going to be in 2K26. TCW will be in 2K25. We're going to continue running TCW and 2K25 because a lot of people are not getting 2K26, and don't blame them. Really don't blame them. And I encourage them to continue, come through, support, have fun. So, with that being said, again, thanks for coming out. God bless all of you. Good morning, good evening, and good night. And let's just remember one thing. God loves you, and so do I. And there ain't a thing you can do about it.